Okay everybody, so what I'm going to be showing you is a tutorial on how to create a Marcelo Monreal style edit, but this time rather than Bezier, we're going to be using an app called Photoshop Mix, okay? So it's this one down at the bottom here, okay? You can get it on Android or iPhones or Microsoft phones, okay? So Photoshop Mix. So we can press the cross in the top left hand corner for that. Okay, and it'll bring up this page here. You might need to sign up for it, but it is absolutely free. So give that a go. I'm going to press the little plus in the top right hand corner to make a new project. I'm going to start with an image. I've already taken some photographs of myself and got some images of flowers off the internet to use. So I'm going to go to on my phone, I'm going to go to recents, and then I'm going to choose one of the portraits of myself. Okay, we're going to go for this one. Lovely. Okay, so there you can see on the right hand side we've got an image layer. Okay, now what we want to do is we will first of all want to duplicate that layer. So if I just hold down on it, it'll bring up this screen here, and I can press duplicates, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut the face out. Okay, so at the bottom in the middle there's a little pair of scissors and it says cut out. Make sure you're on the top layer. I'm just going to go to that. Okay, you've got different options for cutting out. You can do auto, okay, which will detect the edge of an object. You've got smart, we've got basic, lasso, shape or refine. Okay, so I'm just going to go to smart so you can see the type of effect that it gives. So you can see that it's selecting the area that you want to cut out. Okay, I just want the face, so I'm going to go back to the little icon on the left hand side and I'm going to go to subtract. Okay, and I'm going to try and get rid of everything apart from my round face. Okay, now what you can do is you can use a combination of the different tools, because there's some little edges which I just want to clear up. So I'm going to go back to basic, I'm going to click on size, and what I can do is if I drag down it will make it smaller. You can see that's changed to 1.5. If I drag up it will make it bigger. I want a fairly small brush just to neaten up any edges. Oh, okay, make sure that I go on subtract. I'm just going to finish off the edge of that face there. Now you can see that I've actually got my hardness set to quite soft. If I want it softer, drag it down, harder, drag it up. And I want quite a hard brush for this because I want a nice hard edge. There we go. Once you've got that, you can press a little tick down in the bottom right hand side and that will cut it out. Okay, you can see there on where it says mix layer that I've got my face separate. Okay, excellent. Right, now what we're going to do is we are going to have a go at adding in some flowers. So once again, go to the plus sign above your layers, press image, and then I'm going to select some of the flower images. Okay, so I've got these nice blue ones here. I can change the size of them just by dragging the corners. Once again, I want to cut these out, so go to cut out. This time I'm going to go to auto, and you can see it does a really good job of cutting them out just on their own. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to press the tick. Okay, I'm just going to move them up here, and I might want to duplicate that layer again. So I'm going to hold down on that layer, press duplicates, and there we go. I've got another little version. Okay, you can twist it and rotate it if you want to. Okay, as you can see there, I've just rotated it. And I might add one more different type of flower. So I'm going to go to the plus sign again, image. Might choose some of these lovely purple flowers. I'm going to make it a bit bigger, cut out, auto. There you go. You can see it's already detected that, which is excellent. Okay, this one's got a little bit of a white background on it though, so maybe that might not work as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on that layer again, and I'm actually going to delete it because I'm not happy with that. Okay, but I might duplicate them once, so I've got a few more of these sort of like little flowers. Perfect. Right then, so what I need to do now is make it look as if the face layer is in front of the flowers, okay? And the way I do that is if I hold onto mine, click onto my little face layer that's been cut out, I'm going to hold it down and I'm going to drag it to the top, just like you would do in Photoshop on your layers. So you can see that that's placed it above the other images. Now then, to give it even more of an effect like it's floating, I'm going to duplicate this face layer again. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, so you can see I've got my mix layer and my image layer, two faces. I'm going to move the layer on the front just a little bit, sort of like higher up. I'm going to click on the background face layer and I'm going to go to adjust. Okay, and in here you can adjust the temperature, the exposure, the contrast, the highlights, shadows, etc, etc. I'm going to go to exposure and I'm going to drag it down to make a black face. Click the tick. Okay, so you can see there it's created sort of this black hole area. Now if I click on that layer, I can reduce the opacity slightly to create sort of like a drop shadow effect, and then I can move that wherever I would like it. And there is my Marcelo Monreal style edit. On the top, you want to go to the little square with the arrow pointing out of it to save it. Save to camera roll. Done. And then you can move on to your next one. Okay, that's your tutorial on how to create a Marcelo Monreal style edit using Photoshop Mix. Okay, everybody. Look forward to seeing your work.